Nicholas Kutniak, Harry Ramage and Stuart Moses wrapping up the Round 13 New South Wales Cup clash between the Penrith Panthers and the Warangaroos. The Panthers, 2 good, winning 32 points to 24. Harry, interesting first half. The Panthers went to a 10-0 lead, but the Warangaroos came back.
Well, Wyong did come back, but they started poorly with a little bit of ill discipline, giving away silly penalties and coming up with the odd little handling error here and there, and giving Penrith a really good field position early in the game. Wyong were able to get back when Penrith they fell back into their false sense of security and they started to rest on their laurels, come up with some errors, and they were able to get back to 10-all. And it was Kieran Moss who come up with the try just before half time to give them that 16-10 buffer.
And it short in the second half. The Penrith Panthers led 32 points to 10, but the Warangaroos came back, still weren't able to make it.
No, they weren't able to make it, but there were some worrying signs there for Penrith. Once again, the problem that's probably been with them all year, the discipline, went out the window in the second half. A 5-0 penalty count and a 9-4 penalty count for the whole game sees Penrith. You know, they won the second half 16-14, but those 16 points came in the first 5 minutes of the second half, and it was in fact Wyong who really outplayed the Panthers 14-0 for the rest of the half. In saying that, though, Penrith did pick up three serious injuries, and that left them down to one man. So Wyong, with that 67% possession in the second half, they'll always get to score some points provided they held onto the ball, and which they did at certain times of the game.
And Will Smith, a good performance by him?
Yeah, I thought Will Smith was a pretty good performer. Obviously, Kevin the Guarma in that 5-minute spell, he was absolutely outstanding in attack there. He was instrumental in 2 of those tries for Edo Nabuli. It was like the Fijian combination on the left flank there between Nabuli and Kevin the Guarma. And that ultimately probably proved that class out in the left probably proved to be the difference in the end.
And then we're going to talk about the incidents later in the game. Of course, first, Jay Fromo reckons that he may have been eye gouged, the alleged eye gouging. And after the game, Dallin Watine said to the referee, well, I think I've been bitten. So, interesting.
Well, the referee's report, as we listened in during the live call, the referee made note that one eye was certainly a lot redder than the other in the actual eyeball, and then there was some markings around the eye and on the face as well. So, I mean, the referee's account of what happened or what he saw doesn't paint a good picture. It was Watine Zelezniak.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so it doesn't make good reading for him. I'd say he could sit out for a couple of weeks, and it's a pretty serious allegation.
Well, the Penrith Panthers have got a lot of injuries now to worry about as well. Edo Nabuli, one of them.
Yeah, Edo, as his manager messaged during the call, we've been coming off with that left knee injury. He mentioned during the second half, looks like it's the same knee as the one he injured in the Auckland Nines tournament. He didn't look too bad coming off. He looked a bit proppy on it, but he was able to actually walk off the field unassisted, which was a good thing in a sense. So hopefully it may not be a serious thing, might just be a strain rather than a ligament tear. So we're a bit of luck he might be only out for a week or two.
So the Penrith Panthers, too good for the Warangaroos, 32 points to 24. Next week we'll be here at Penrith Stadium for the big game between the Penrith Panthers and the Illawarra Cutters, live from 3 p.m.